Hi, I'm Suzann Pettersen. I'm the current European Solheim Cup captain. It's a tremendous honor to be captain for the second time, representing the finest of the finest young talented players we have in Europe. And I must say it's probably one of my career's biggest honor to do this job. Well, 2023, when I look back at the Solheim Cup in Spain, I mean, it was crazy, it was nuts, it was a hard battle. I really remember the bad start, but I also remember the tremendous comeback and the fighting spirit that all the players gave. They literally played with their hearts, kind of give it their all, and obviously the finish with Carlotta finishing, kind of capturing the famous all-tied on the 17th green in front of like the Spanish crowd. It still gives me goosebumps. I never knew how I was gonna be as a leader. I wasn't sure if I was gonna enjoy it, but I have to say I almost enjoyed being a captain as much as I was a player. It was fun to kind of create a common kind of vision for the players, kind of get them all on board and kind of all working towards kind of achieving something spectacular, something that had never been done before. So to do a three-peat in Spain, kind of on European soil, I mean, that was very special, and I can't wait to kind of go for history again, doing a four-peat away from home. Well, I gotta say, golf has changed. I think how you now look at your players as a team is very much based on statistics. I mean, you can use it as much as you want or as little as you want. I try to be quite transparent in Spain, but at the end of the day, I really relied on my kind of pairings on pure stats and personalities. But at the same time, I mean, all our players get along well, and kind of, I'm sure they can hang on with each other for like 18 holes if I really wanted them to. But it was nice to have kind of some basic to kind of base your thoughts and ideas on, and then see how it kind of all works out in real life. That was fun. Well, first of all, playing away is very different than playing at home. No matter, even though we are going for history, we are going to be the underdog in America. I am going to prepare the players to kind of be prepared that they are going to feel this big, very small in a big world kind of mentality. And I gotta get them hungry. I gotta get them feisty and be kind of prepared for a battle. We're going to war again, kind of in a friendly war, but at the same time, playing away is definitely something different. There's a reason why we haven't won that many cups away, but I think what I took the most from Spain is like being the actual me is what the players really want. Trying to be overly nice and too accommodating and too transparent didn't quite go down as I thought. I think the players really appreciate me being me. Maybe the crazy, the more adrenaline player that I used to be myself. So I take that more now, but obviously it's a great experience. I've done it once. For the good and the bad, and I've taken a lot of the feedback from the players of their kind of picture of how it all went down as well, kind of into this year's Solheim Cup. Well, I've actually been to the Trent Golf Club last year. I didn't play. I took a golf cart, drove around it. I thought it was an amazing estate, typical American, like everything is big in America, right? Some amazing golf holes, some really good par threes, some really good finishing holes, and I can't wait to take quite a few players there on a team practice just before the summer starts, to kind of get the players all on board and kind of get the mentality going. I just think a lot of performances is all in the preparations, so to take a lot of the players to the actual course, let them see, let them feel it. They know best how to prepare and kind of get their game in the best shape. I think that's always been an advantage if you kind of go back to a place that you feel like you know fairly well. So since this is a new kind of venue for everyone, I've kind of landed on the importance of at least bringing as many players possible to the state or to the course to kind of give them the insight that they would need in their lead up for preparations. I think the Solheim Cup is the pinnacle of women's golf, women's sports. It's a fantastic competition between two fine teams representing kind of the best of the best in women's golf. There's nothing like it, and the only way I can look at it is like knowing now what Solheim meant to me personally and to my career. That would definitely be a missing part if I hadn't been part of one. So it's for me it was a very defining kind of chapter of my golfing career, and like you get on the biggest stage and in front of the biggest crowds. Well, I've spent a lot of time in Virginia in my kind of active life as a professional golfer. I think it's a great part of the country. I think it's a little bit more European. That part of the country is a bit more kind of I've always felt more at home in that part. So I'm excited to see. Obviously, we're very close to the capital, which is very cool. You can kind of combine the golfing and the kind of more touristy trip if that's kind of something on your agenda. But it's always nice when you're kind of somewhere close to like more civilized city.